Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I figured we could get ready together. And to be 100% honest, I'm getting ready to go nowhere. So yes, we're going to pin our hair back. I love these clips, but they're almost like not strong enough to hold my hair back. But anyway, good investment if you need clips. For primer today, I think I'm gonna do the Rare Beauty one. In all honesty, most days I don't even wear primer. I don't wear makeup most days. So I wear a mask all the time for my job. So I don't see the point in doing a full face of makeup if you're just gonna put a mask on. So I'm gonna let that sink into my skin. And I'm gonna start my eyebrows. This is the Kosas Air Brow. I mean, the package of this is just like so mesmerizing. This is a new product. I have been using it for the last week and it's okay. It definitely doesn't like hold your brows down as much as the Benefit 24 Hour Brow Setter. This one definitely has more hold power, but this is still a good option. I kind of use this as like my base just to kind of shape how I want my eyebrow to be, and then I go in with the pencil and the Benefit one just for extra sticking power because this doesn't really hold them in place. They still kind of move even after it's dried completely. So I'm gonna let that dry for a moment. My face looks horrible, by the way. I was doing pretty good with the acne, and then all of a sudden a few weeks ago it decided to just like flare up like crazy. So kind of just working with what we have. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline Ultra Brow, and this is deep brown, and I'm just going to shape my eyebrow with them. I go under just to shape it is very hard to talk and do this at the same time. Alright, and then I'm gonna line up to do the center. Pretty good. I will be honest, most days they're not even when I do that, so it just kind of depends on the day. I'm gonna fill this in a little bit at the bottom before I add my tinted brow gel. I think I am gonna add it down here too. This eyebrow pencil has ended up being one of my favorites. I kind of just bought it on a whim, and it's ended up being like really good. So this is the Mary Kay volumizing brow tint, and I'm using the shade Dark Blonde today because I have the dark brunette one, and it's a little too dark right now that my hair is kind of faded. It's good when it's like fresh done. I'm just like wiping off a lot of the excess because when you open a new one, and this is new, there's so much that comes out. I'm just gonna put that through. Like, this is definitely a more like natural color for me than the dark one anyway. It's closer to my actual eyebrow color, so it doesn't look funny. It doesn't look really fake. But hey. I've gone through many stages with my eyebrows of how I did them, so I'm trying to do them a little bit more natural so that they don't look as crazy. Because I went through a stage where they were so dark and like so precise, and it's like, do I really need that? I don't know. It's still a fight to like not do that every time I do my eyebrows. So we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna run a spoolie through it. This is the Mary Kay brow eyeliner brush. So it has a spoolie on the end and then an angled brush on the top, and it's very soft. But we're just gonna run this through and hopefully move the color around a little bit. I don't totally love them this way, but I'm trying to be better with going more natural, so we shall see. And there, I'm gonna leave them alone now. We should do something a little more for coverage. So we're gonna do the Mary Kay Time Wise Matte 3D Foundation, and I wear the shade Ivory C100. I should probably shake this, I haven't used it in a while. And I'm just gonna put it on my hands. I never put it directly on my face because then you can control how much you put on if you put it on the back of your hand. And I'm going to take, if I can find my brush that I need, my concealer brush, and just apply that directly to the face with the concealer brush. And I'm starting at the top, just because that's how I like to do it. And I'm taking the liquid foundation brush from Mary Kay, and I'm just gonna start tapping it out. So my hair is getting in the way. I'm gonna go as close to my eyebrow as I can without messing it up. Looks very light, but it is relatively close to my actual, as I do have a lot of redness in my cheeks, so it does look like it's way too light, but it matches my neck, and that's what you want, is it to match your neck. I haven't applied foundation or like anything with a brush in a long time, as I use tinted moisturizer. You don't want a brush for that because it's just gonna disappear. No. Okay. I'm gonna take more, we're gonna go down our neck. And like, that's all I have left in my hand. So I did get like a good amount. From that little bit. And this is a medium coverage foundation. You definitely can make it go heavier. and lighter, because I would say what I have on right now is more light coverage than medium. But that's what I like. I don't like heavy coverage, especially with the acne. The acne does not like the heavy coverage. Okay, so I think we're going to go in with the Rare Beauty concealer, and this is the 110 Neutral. It's a really good concealer. It still does not beat my favorite, which is the Nars, the Radiant one. This one, it's still my favorite, but it's pretty good. I'm just gonna dab there, take the brush again and tap her. And I am gonna go up onto my lid so that we have a base for eyeshadow. And once again, my camera like does not look as good as like what I'm seeing in the mirror, which is annoying. It's like it doesn't look, my face doesn't look as bad in the mirror as it does in the camera, you know, because of the lighting and the, yeah. But hey. Okay. Gonna take this with my chin too, and the nose, because the nose is just always red. And I'm gonna put a little on here just to cancel it out a bit. Let's do some blush. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty Bliss blush. I haven't used this very much because I just don't really wear blush that much, purely because of the whole fact that my face is so red to start with. Use a fat flat brush. I don't know where this is from. I'm gonna take it off my hand to the up on my cheek, and I'm not gonna really go up. I'm just gonna focus it right here. And I think we need more. This is a very nice blush, I will admit though. Like, applies really easy. It gives you like a nice flush of color. It's not too intense. It's very nice, I will admit that. Even though I'm not a blush like crazy person, which I know is the hype right now. Is like blush everything, but it's just not my vibe. I'm gonna take my foundation brush again and just blend it out so it's nice and seamless. Okay, and now we're going to set on the eyes before they get all creasy. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier, I think, to set my under eyes. I'm using just a shadow blender brush, that's what it's called. And then drag it down and up over my eye. This is a very nice setting powder, I will admit that too. I just got the tiny one to try it out, and I do like it. I think I will repurchase it again. Feeling today, that's the real question. I think I want to go somewhat more neutral. I think I'm going to use this Adlin Morin X Tarte palette. That's what she looks like. My favorite shade is definitely the yellow. I have worn it before just all over my lid with like a pop of color, and inner corner, and it's just so fun. Like, such a fun color. Okay. I'm just cleaning off my fluffy blending brush. And I think I'm gonna go in with the yellow, which is girls supporting girls. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants, can you tell? I like to just kind of go with what I'm feeling when I do my makeup. I don't have like a specific plan normally, it's just kind of go with it and like see what the outcome is. Because you truly never know what the outcome is going to be until you finished. Some of my like favorite looks that I've done have been purely out of, oh, let's just see what happens. Let's just put that there and see. Taking a flat shadow brush, and I think I'm gonna go in with the one below it, which is Mama Morin, or yeah, Mama Morin, into the crease as well. And I'm gonna kind of pull it down, I think. That's such a pretty like tone, and like some of the colors in this palette are unlike any colors I have in anything else. Like the yellow and definitely that color, they're so unique. We're gonna take a clean blender brush. This one is from Nars. I don't know what the number is or anything, but it's so good. And we're just gonna sweep it up to blend it out. Here's another tip for you. The further down that you hold the brush, the less control you have on where the color is going. The closer you hold it, the more control. So I like to do a combination of both when I'm blending these out, because you don't totally want it to be precise, but you still want to have like some control of where you're putting things. So now I'm going to take that same brush again. I'm not gonna bother cleaning it. And I think I'm gonna take this one, this really dark brown tone. I think it has a sparkle in it. No, it doesn't, it's matte. It's just dirty. But it kind of has a red tone to it too. And I'm just gonna put that on my outer corner. I'm just gonna tap it there. In a V formation is what I'm doing. And once again, if I wanted more control, I'd hold it up here. But I kind of like to hold somewhere in the middle. So, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more to this side, maybe. Just a little bit more to this side. We'll just add more. Yes, it looks very scary right now. But we're gonna blend it out. And blend it inward now. That color really took over. And that's okay. Sometimes, you know, certain colors do take over when you're doing a look and become more prominent than the other colors. It does happen. But now I want to sharpen that up a bit. So I think I'm gonna take this flat one again. This is a Tarte one, it's a mermaid. I'm gonna take the yellow, the girls supporting girls, and I'm just gonna build up the crease color because it's kind of disappeared. And I want the yellow to be present because it's such a fun color. I'm just gonna pack it in. Pack it in, pack it on. Because I want her to be a shining star. Because why not? I'm just gonna blend it upward and out. I don't like how this is looking here and it's not doing that on this side, so I don't know why that's happening. I'm gonna swirl it, see if it'll kind of go away. Kind of did. Because yeah, it's not doing it on this side. So I'm not sure why that's happening. And a little bit more yellow. Blend, baby, blend. I'm gonna take my blendy, one with the yellow on it again, and just go over. Okay, now let's move on to some sparkles. Do we go? I think I'm gonna go in with the Law of Attraction, which is this gold shimmer, in the center of my eye, with another flat brush. Doesn't look like it picked anything up. It didn't really. Thinking this is a finger shade. Yeah, let's try it with our finger. Oh yeah. Like, look at that pigment. Look at that. Like what? Okay. Now we're gonna go in with, I'm thinking we're gonna go into more red toned, this one. It's a red tone trimmer. It's called Red Eye Flight. On a pointed brush. This one's a Tarte brush as well. We're gonna try it on a brush and see. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm thinking it's a finger shade. I mean, it did sort of show up, but it's definitely not showing up very pigmented. Let's try it with a finger. Which is gonna be hard to do. I probably should use a different finger. See, yeah, that's so much more pigmented than the other. So the Tarte shimmers, use your finger. I'm just gonna kind of blend it into the gold one. Sorry, I seem to itch my nose. And then we're going to take our handy dandy blender again and just kind of sweep back and forward, up a bit. I thinking I need to darken my outer corner again because it's kind of faded away. So we're taking that bebop color again. I'm just gonna lightly tap it so that hopefully it doesn't blend away. Because it definitely did. Which is like a shame. It definitely did blend away though. Okay, what are we thinking? I'm gonna take some of this white one, which is Adeline Dolls, I think it's how you say it, on just an angled brush. And I'm just gonna clean up right under my eyebrow with this. Because I don't like how that is going up so high on that one spot. But okay. I'm going to clean up my face now. But you're probably wondering, why did you set it if you're gonna clean it up? Because I'm not gonna, because that's just kind of how I do things. I don't know. I think I am gonna add a little bit more concealer. No, I'm not. No, we're just gonna do it under eye. So I'm gonna take a tiny flat, and I'm gonna go in with the Mama Morin color, and I'm just gonna put it under the entire of my eye. And this I am sweeping because I want it to go up. And then we take our blender. Okay, so we're taking our teeny angle Tarte one again, and we're gonna take that red eye shade again, which is the one we have here. We're gonna just take it down under our eye. And then we're gonna take the yellow under our eye as well, but we're just gonna focus it in the end. Blend. Oh my god, this video is gonna be forever. Okay, so we're back. I did my mascara and I threw in a little bit of eyeliner on the top there. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go into the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Glow 3 palette. So it's got like a blush, bronzer, highlight. I'm just gonna take like a rounded brush. I'm just gonna start. And I kind of use, I go a little higher than in line with my ear, so that it gives you a like lifted up look instead of down. And then just at the top here. Yeah, I realized I did not set the rest of my face. I'll go into Laura Mercier again. Tiny dome brush. This one's from Nars again. Yeah. I'm gonna call it like a close encounter. Cause, yeah, I don't know. Close encounter moment. Of forgetting to like set the rest of your face. But hey, sometimes that happens. Sometimes we forget to do things. It happens. I left the house one day without mascara on. And I mean, without it, I have like no eyelashes. So that was interesting. Close encounter. That's what we're gonna call it. Close encounter. Close encounter moment. You know, everybody has those. Everybody. Can take a little tiny shed brush. I find one side like easier to do than the other. Does anybody else? Like one side of your face is easier? I don't know why, but it's just one of those things. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Yes, I'm applying bronzer right here, so it makes my neck look longer and my face looks slimmer. Okay, now for some highlights. We're gonna go in with, actually I think I'm gonna use the one from the Marc Jacobs palette. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use the one from this because it's a very white toned highlight, and I think that's what I want. And I'm just gonna put it under my eyebrow. This is one of my favorite places to put highlighter. On days that I don't like do my makeup, I just, as long as I have something under my eyebrow and a little bit of highlighter in like the inner corner of my eye, it like makes the biggest difference in your overall look, mood, etc. It's like you're wearing makeup, but you're not. So I'm gonna take it on like a stippled brush, and I'm gonna go up my cheekbone. Yes, I don't want a very precise highlighter. Because, you know, makeup is about being you and having fun with it and doing it however you feel the most confident. And for me, this is how I feel most confident, how I do my makeup. I'm gonna take it on the tiny brush, my Cupid's bow. This highlight obviously isn't as like intense as some of them. If I want a really intense one, I go into my Ofra Rodeo Drive, which is smashed to crap. But it's like my most like shimmer focused highlighter. So I think, okay, so I think I found what I want to do Mary Kay lip liner, and this is in the shade Rose. So I'm just gonna do my Cupid's bow. And then down here. Like that. Blend it up. Just so it's, you know, not harsh line. And then this is the Nars VIP Audacious Lipstick in the shade Barbara. Gonna put that all over. Gonna go over it just a bit. This is such like a pretty like everyday shade. And then I'm gonna take my Kevyn Aucoin. This is like my holographic lip gloss. We're just gonna tap this right here. Like, look at that holographicness. Just for a little bit of shimmer. So then I'm going to set everything with this Smashbox primer water. Lots of that. And I am going to do double set with the Mary Kay. So there's our finished look. I brought you up to the natural light because the natural light is definitely doing it more justice than the other light was. So yeah. I'm like so happy with this. I forgot how much I love wearing a full face of makeup. I have not worn a full face of makeup in like a good 2 months. So yeah, I'm so happy with this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you watched to the very end. I hope that you will like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. And I'll see you guys hopefully sooner than this video was from the last one.